because I know that it takes a little bit of time to go live and it takes a while to pop through on YouTube. On that note, if you can see this, hello YouTube, welcome. Ignore the title because the title is a bit of a funky one. But yeah, hello, welcome. The window ended. Joe hasn't been on since before the window ended. And people had opinions at the end of it, and people's opinions seem to have calmed. But I'm going to start by saying, how are you feeling, Joe?
About the window or just in general?
We'll say in general, and then if it spins into the window, then that's fine.
I feel good about everything. We'll see where we go with the window. I think we'll have to just give it time and see if it works out. See if the club's version of events are seen to be the reality in a couple of weeks' time, or we will know that they are wrong. But one way or the other, we'll know in a couple of weeks' time, or next 6 to 8 games, we'll start to get a good idea. But yeah, I'm there's no point being angry about it anymore. It's now a case of just look forward and plan ahead and see how we go.
Yeah. So I've got to come clean with you, Joe.
What's that?
Did you check the title and the thumbnail of the stream before you came in?
I did. No.
Just give it a quick look. Let me know what you're thinking.
For God's sake, there's that picture again. Leeds stay up, Joe, and Jared talk Premier League and more. The picture's interesting. Thanks for
that. And now refresh it.
Now refresh it. No.
So, you, Mr. Jer, are one of the leading discussers of news around Leeds United. Are one of the people that sort of knows a hell of a lot about Leeds United Football Club and all of the ongoing surrounding it. So, I trialed this concept relatively recently with Evie, in which I would just sort of spring a quick little rundown-y quizzy thing on somebody. And I thought I might do the same thing again. But you might think, audience, that this is a surprise that I'm pouncing on Joe. But we did do an interview on it earlier. I'm just going to run that now. So, Joe, this is Joe in an interview that you are obviously a willing participant of and definitely not edited into. How do you think you're going to do in the quiz today?
Disaster. Really bad. This is a disaster.
Oh. Okay. And how do you feel about being the first person in my I tricked someone into doing a quiz series?
Oh! Beautiful! Massive moment! Great, lovely, fantastic!
He seems really excited. Let's get on with the quiz.
So you're an asshole.
So you're really looking forward to this one, right?
I'm going to say no to every time you ask me to come on again. You know that?
No, that's not fun. If it helps.
Thumbnail is everything I hate about thumbnails. A, my face is on it, and B, I'm making her silly face in reaction to something.
I can't remember what that one was in reaction to. It was just a screenshot from because I watched through the majority of your watch along for Ireland versus Hungary, just to get whatever reactions that I could, and I was like, that'll do. That's a decent enough thumbnail. So we will do the main chunk of various bits of conversation after this, but I just thought we'd see how this goes. So how are you feeling now?
No, I'm not great now. No, I'm not happy about this. You've tricked me into doing this. You know.
Oh, I've done a minor shenanigan. Of the list of shenanigans that I've pulled on people, like. You've got to remember, at the charity match, I tried to get 20 different people to do pranks to each other. So, I mean, on the list of shenanigans, this is relatively low. This is somewhat fine. But we got 3 relatively easy questions.
Fine.
That I think you can get through. So, sure. Are you looking forward to it?
Yep.
No?
Fine.
Okay.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine, yeah.
So question number 1 is a relatively easy one because you're all over the place. You are very, very focused in when it comes to transfer news, so I thought I'd give you a relatively easy one. Most recent first, who were Leeds United's last 10 transfers in? Not just in and out.
Not necessarily in order.
It doesn't have to be in order, but there might be bonus points if you can do it in order.
just threw my pen away in absolute anger.
In fury.
Fury. Last 10 transfers in and out.
Okay. Just in.
James.
Not in and out. Just in.
James Justin, Noah Okafor, Lucas Perry, Jakob Bial, Sean Longstaff. I said Gabby Goodwinson. Anton
Did you say
Stack.
Gabby Goodwinson?
Start again. Get the order right as well. Working backwards. James Justin, Noah Okafor. Before those two, then it was DCL. Then it would have been, I don't know. We go Longstaff, I think is right. And then we're into the camp signings. So Perry, Stack. And then we're into before they came back. So you're at Goodmanson. I'm missing someone. Goodmanson, Beal, Borneo. Signed 10. I'm missing one of the 10 we signed. It's not Borneo. It's not a goalkeeper. It's not a... I got both fullbacks that we signed. Midfield that we signed. Okafor on one side. Jesus, who am I missing? I'm missing one player.
You are missing one player.
Perry. Justin Goodwinson. That's the left. We didn't do anything on the right hand side. Centre backs, we got Borneo and Beal. Got them. Stack and Longstaff in the middle. Okafor on the wing. Bench. Mecha.
Bosh. So, out of that, I'm going to say you got 6 in order. So, you got the first 3. Brilliant. Justin, Okafor, DCL. Great. Then you went Longstaff. So, I've considered him in order-ish. And then you filled in with Perry and Stack because they were just after Longstaff.
Yeah.
Then Goodmanson, you got right in your order. Then Borneo and Beal, wrong way around, but Mecha was first. So 10 right, 6 in order.
That's okay.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to be marking this, but we'll find out. That was question 1 of 3. You're still feeling good? Still feeling happy?
So far, I'm okay. I'm still not sure I'm okay with the whole concept, but yeah, so far so good. Yeah.
So would you like how good your alphabet is one of the questions, and how good are you with maths? So
terrible at maths. And anyone who watches my channel will understand how bad at maths I am.
Okay, so we'll do maths next, and we'll save the alphabet for the end. Top 10 Leeds signings of all time, please.
In
order, ideally, yes.
Of price,
yes. Not in order of date. That would be the worst thing I've ever done to someone.
No, but confirmed prices that we were told about, not the
price as is listed on Transfermarkt.
Jorginho Ruter is our top one, and then I think after him, it's going to upset everybody. I think it's Brendan Aronson.
It is. He is.
Jesus. Then we're probably going back a bit. Now that summer there was a couple of £10 million. There's £12 million. Rodrigo Moreno.
Rodrigo, indeed, yes.
20, wasn't he? I think he was 20 million.
I think 27, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, something silly.
Keep in mind, we're not going chronological here. We're just going most expensive to least expensive.
Most expensive to least expensive. Yeah, that's 3. I think he was the most expensive signing since Rio Ferdinand.
Okay.
No. Oh, did Fowler cost more than Ferdinand? Ferdinand was 18 million. Old money. I'm going to say Ferdinand, Fowler, Estrada Brook. Stick in Seth Johnson's salary just on its own. No. That's that. Then you're probably looking at Boyer was too young. Paducah wasn't too expensive. Then you've got back into the current era. Let's go for 17 million one. Let's go for Perry. Stack. Now into the 15s, 16s, 14s. Robin Cocker cost 10 million. Mark Rocket cost 10 million. Aronson. McKennie was alone. Jesus. Jesse Marsh's team. Dan James, because that's fucking everywhere right now. That was 22 million, 20 million, 22 million. So
I think it was about.
he should be higher up on that list. Yeah, he should be higher up on the list. But yeah, Dan James. 2 more. I don't know. So let's just go. Bogle was 5. Gabby was 10. Mitchell was free. DCL was free. Zach was 17. Longstaff was 10, 12. So it's not him. I'm just going to throw 2 names out there because I genuinely can't remember. So let's just go. I can't actually think of names now.
One of these has been described, including by me, as one of the worst transfer decisions of all time.
Oh, John Kevin Augustin. He should be way at the top because he was 25 plus 4, I think, or something like that. Crazy. And then I don't know. Diego Llorente.
Diego Llorente was depressingly on that list. Yeah,
18 million, wasn't it?
Something like that, I think so. Yeah, he's in that sort of realm. The 2 that you listed that aren't on the list were Fowler and Perry. And the 2 that you missed are Sinistera and Okafor.
Oh, Okafor, yeah. Yeah, Sinistera, that's an easy one. Watched a very good video yesterday of a guy basically saying how Bournemouth fans reacted to signing Luis Sinistera and how Leeds got the last laugh on him. They're barely kicking a ball for 2 years. That
just goes over there, gives us a profit, be injured, go to... Was it Colombia or Brazil he ended up in?
He's gone to Brazil on loan with Cruzeiro, and he... funnily enough, was more injured at Bournemouth than he was at Leeds.
That's an achievement.
More games. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
he was very injured.
In fact, he's gotten more injured as time has gone on. So if you look at his games missed since Feyenoord, Leeds, and then Bournemouth, it goes like that. So shame though, very talented footballer. Yeah. Shame he's and not a nice person and also injured.
I was going to say it would be a shame, but he's a prick. So maybe not. Also, I've just been sent a message that says that I'm going to get coined the little shit of Leeds YouTube, which is a fun little moniker. I'll take it. It's great.
Who said that to you?
That would be my wife.
Your wife? Oh, she's right.
Yeah. And then we've got the last one, which is, can I have all of the Premier League teams in alphabetical order, please? The one team that you are thinking of that is like, maybe that's at the top, maybe that's not at the top. I'm taking the place name rather than their AFC bullshit because that's cheating.
Bournemouth.
Yeah, I'm putting them in the normal place in the alphabet rather than taking the AFC because, well done, you want to be special at the top of something. No, down you go.
Call yourself Inter Bournemouth then, just get a real name. Are we talking first and second letter alphabetized there? Are we talking just first letter?
I'm not having you because there's plenty of like B's coming up. I'm not letting you just
Arsenal. I was saying my Arsenal last night. Arsenal, Aston Villa. I have to write down the numbers here. That's 2.
Yep.
Bournemouth. How many B's is there? Brentford. That's 4. Bournemouth, Brentford. There's not a B in there somewhere. There is a B in there somewhere, isn't there? There's 2 B's, isn't there? Or 3?
I'm not. Why would I tell you?
Because you set me up. That's why you should tell me.
Yeah, well, that's why. Right. Okay. There's a couple more B's. I'll give you that. There's a couple.
That's all. That's on it. Okay. Bournemouth, Brentford. It's like in my brain, I'm like, think of teams that begin with B. Bundesliga. Like, no, that's not a team.
No, that's a league.
Borussia Dortmund, not in the Premier League.
Bremen, not better.
Bournemouth, Brentford, not Bristol City. Jesus, stop. I'm trying to think of crests and badges and stuff and kids' colours, and I can't. I genuinely can't think of any of them.
Just no more football teams in the Premier League consists of us, Everton, Arsenal, Newcastle. That's it.
That's it.
No one else.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to close the chat because I just saw one there and I shouldn't see that. But yeah, Brighton was the one that I saw. But I'll be
you've
honest.
said it now. I'll let you have it. I'll call that the tax that I'm paying for pulling shenanigans.
Well, I've shut the chat down since I saw the Brighton. So, D A B B B C B D B E B F G. I'm going through the alphabet now in my head. They got promoted with us.
Yeah, Preston.
Preston. Yeah, Burnley. Then there's Chelsea. No, don't say Chelsea. Yeah, because there's other C's. There's CHCR. Chelsea, Crystal Palace.
Chelsea, Crystal Palace. Yes.
I think that's all the C's.
You know, I'll give you that. It's all the C's. Yeah, why not?
Thanks. That's four. How many have I named? How many have I named? 6.
8.
8. That's not all bad. So our C's, that's D's then. There's any D's in the Premier League? I don't think there's any D's in the Premier League. No, I don't think there is. E's, Everton.
Everton.
No.
Yes.
There's no other E's. F's. Fulham.
Yes.
It's 10. F, G's. There's no G's. H's. No H's. I's. They're gone. J's.
They're just all gone. We're blind now. There's no eyes left.
No I's. J. K. No K's. Leeds. Liverpool.
Leeds, indeed. Yep.
It's 12. Leeds, Liverpool. Then you've loads of M's. L, M. You've got Manchester City, because City starts with a C. Then Manchester United, although they could also be under S.
They could. I would have allowed that, I think.
That's fair. Manchester City, Manchester United. There's more M's, isn't there? There's another M. No, I think Middlesbrough Championship. That's 14.
Just to give you an idea of the challenge ahead of you, I got 19 when I was writing down my list and seeing if I could do it.
I could probably do it if I actually wrote the names then I'd probably do it better, but I'm trying not to. That's the M's. Ends Newcastle United.
Newcastle United, yes.
It's 15. And Newcastle. Jesus. There's no S. Is there any S's? I don't think there's any S's in the Premier League this year. There's the obvious Sheffields, but they're not there. Sunderland. I'm running out of letters. Tottenham Hotspur. Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Are you sure?
Oh, I've missed Nottingham Forest in the ends.
That's the one that I missed.
Yeah. And again, that's 19. QRSTUVW. See, so I'm at the end of the letters now. So I've now missed how many teams in the Premier League? 22?
You missed one.
Missing 120 teams. Okay, missing one. So Arsenal, Aston Villa. It's not them. Brentford. I think it's a B. I'm probably missing somewhere along the lines, or C. Derby, Newcastle, Sunderland, Newcastle, Leeds, Burnley, Wolves, Brentford, Palace. I'm trying to think of teams that I've listed as that would be points for Fulham. I mentioned Fulham. Nope. Can't think. Missing one.
Well, you got 19. Well, ish, sort of, because at the very end there were 2. And you could have said one of the 2, and they were the W's. And you said
Wolves.
the wrong one first. That's the one you said.
2 W's. The Wolves and Nothing.
West Ham.
No, yeah, unforgettable.
That's because they're not going to be in the Premier League next year.
They're also one of the teams I've got down there with us as teams to take points off this season. So
that's fine. That just means that we don't have to think about them. That's we're all good. We can just ignore them for the entire season. But that was the extent of my 20-minute shenanigan session.
I've just reopened the chat and seen BMG say, "Don't let him give up." Yeah. Big Ange's not even Forest.
It's fine. I'll let you give up. It's all good.
Thanks.
It's okay.
There was no point because at that point my brain's gone into mush mode, so I'm just going, nope.
Yeah, I was going through it, and I was reading about Nottingham Forest all morning, and then I got to writing out the list, and I was like, I will do this without cheating. I will see how I would do on this quiz.
Yeah.
And I got to what I thought was a completed alphabet, and I was like, but I've just done Wolves. I'm fairly sure the defunct nation of Zanzibar isn't a Premier League club, so I don't know what to do now.
The names that pop into your head when you're on the spot and you don't have a chance to prep, right? So like the whole time I was thinking B, Bristol City. No, not Bristol City. Borussia Dortmund, not Borussia Dortmund. Jesus Christ. And then you get to the ends and you're like, Newcastle, Nuremberg. What? Why is that name in my head? Why did that just pop into my head?
I mean, if we're talking Nuremberg and we're talking trials, then maybe Newcastle's ownership could get into a conversation. But
very good. That's a good way to do it as well. Actually, do it geographically from north to south. Yeah, that's what you should do it to the next person. Do it geographically.
Oh, that's very good. Ooh. Right, hold on.
Somebody who knows British geography, because obviously I wouldn't.
Yeah. So Newcastle, Sunderland. Oh,
I do it by county teams, Premier League teams, by county.
But the county has to be alphabetical.
Yeah.
That feels the next level of evil, I think.
Yeah.
But I would ultimately rate your performance in this quiz as
beautiful, massive moment, great, lovely, fantastic. The reason
fantastic.
I don't do watch-alongs on YouTube is so that those kind of clips don't find their way onto YouTube. That's why I do them on Big Up. But
to be fair, in full context, genuinely a very, very nice watch-along. However, I thought of what if I stitch together a weird interview thing and just see what can happen? Maybe that'll be fun. And
this is what happens when you work at nights.
Yeah, you get a little bit, and then you're forced to be awake during daytime, and you're like, this isn't normal for me. I got to do something. And here we are. You end up doing what I would call probably the least harmless of pranks on a good friend, I think. Still, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, at the moment,
cool. We're good. I've not ruined everything yet. That's fine. We're good.
Not what I was expecting today, but yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, now we should get into actual football talk. Fulham feeling good.
Give a shit now. Yeah. Yeah, I am. Yeah. I mean, the next two games, Fulham, Wolves, Bournemouth, and then we've got another fucking international break straight away. 3 games international break.
We've got Spurs
3 games
as well.
International break.
We've got Spurs.
We have 4.
We have 4 and then internationals, which is still not enough. But
it's not enough.
No.
I think if you look those 4 games realistically, and I think if you get 5 points out of those 4 games, I think it's a decent haul. I think if you can pick up a win in those 4 games, then you are going an awful long way towards at least having a positive season, even if it's down the bottom end. Ipswich got 2 wins all season. Sorry, Southampton got 2 wins all last season. So if you can get a win the next 3 games, you're level with them straight away. If you can get a clean sheet in those games, you've already beaten Leicester and everybody else's clean sheets in the bottom 3 from last season. So you're heading the right direction. I think you've got to look at Fulham, a good manager. They've got a good side. They've had a tough start to the season with the games they've been up against. I think against Chelsea, they probably should have got something from that game, only for some horrendous VAR decisions. So I think that's not going to be an easy, straightforward game. It's in London. We suck in London. So I think if you can get a point in that game, you've got to look at Wolves as being a side you can go and beat, because they're going to be down there with us. They're rock bottom of the table right now. So ideally try and get 3 points away from home there. That's a game you need to go and win. And then you got Bournemouth at home. If you can pick a point up in that game and be tough to beat, maybe even nick a win, but definitely a point. There's 5 points there that will go an awful long way. That puts you on 9 points for the season after the first international break, which I think is really positive. And you never know what you'll do against Spurs.
Yeah, because Spurs are just some weird enigma where sometimes they'll show up, sometimes they just won't. It's weird. It'll be nice
Is it
to.
in? Are we home in that game? I can check the.
I had the exact same line of thought, I think, because I was thinking, is it going to be a welcoming back for Harry?
It might be actually. Next, Leeds versus Bournemouth. Leeds are home to Spurs. Yeah, so next two games are away from home at Wolves and Fulham, and the next two after that, Bournemouth and Spurs are both at home. And then we've an international break, and then we got Burnley away, West Ham at home, Brighton away, and then Forest away after that. So that's a tough group coming up there. So yeah, I think at home, try and get a point off Spurs. And that's 6 points from 4 games. That's a really strong start. But I'm probably being more optimistic than I should be. But I think if Leeds approach Wolves and Bournemouth the way they approached Everton and Newcastle, I don't see any reason why they can't get something from those games. If they approach London teams like they approached Arsenal, then it's deer in the headlight problems that will be there. I want to see Leeds in their faces aggressive. That's what I want to see. I think then you've got a chance to get something out of it.
You want to see them like actually going into teams, because that worked against Newcastle, that worked against Everton, and then against Arsenal it was kind of like, let's just be a little bit more chill. And I don't really think that sort of
rattled them. Rattled them early. One of the last things I used to say to any team that I coached or managed going out onto a pitch was rattle them early. The first 50-50, leave a mark on somebody, bang, nail them, put them on the ground, sets the tone for the rest of the game. If you look at Newcastle, Longstaff flattened 2 or 3 players, so did Gruev in the first couple of minutes. And Ilya Gruev's going to be coming back all pissed off and angry. So let him get stuck into a couple of people. Yeah.
It's fun to have a footballer at the centre of a national scandal when it's not your national. When it's someone else's national, it's like you can be a problem over there and you just come back angry and good. I don't think he's the problem, to be clear.
No, he's not. But, I think if from an Irish perspective, because Ireland have been just dog shit for so long now, and watching them has been a chore, and with all this positivity going into the last international game of the weekend, and then it was gone within a minute and a half. So I think if an Irish player, like a Roy Keane, who's done it in the past, although his are far more extreme, but I think if you walk into the dressing room and start barking at people, I've been in dressing rooms where players have kicked the door in and launched water balls across the dressing room and hit a wall. I've done it as a manager. I've thrown things across the dressing room, just in pure anger. And it's usually the same reason: lack of effort. It's never ability; it's always effort. Because if you're less than the team in front of you, nobody really minds as long as you work hard and try hard and put all your effort into it, and you still come out with nothing. But at least you worked hard and tried, did the right things. I think if you come in after 8 matches with 1 win, and that was against Luxembourg, and you've been poor and you've been heavily beaten, I don't see any I would have no issue with a player being annoyed at that and reacting to that. I think maybe the issue is David Beckham as well got a boot in the face off Alex Ferguson, launched a boot across the dressing room and hit him in the face with it. So I think if it's directed at the manager, that's probably where the issue is. But again, that manager appears to be on very much borrowed time. And then when the president of the FA overrules the manager and tells him play him, he tries to backtrack and make it an injury. So hopefully he's not injured, and hopefully he comes back really pissed off. So yeah.
I was a fan of the manager basically looking at the situation and going, not the manager, sorry, the president of the FA looking at the situation and going, no, you know what? Sod the manager. You can go back in the team and he can deal with it. And it's one of those things where it's like, I wouldn't expect a president of an FA to do that. But on this as well, with the Hull City question, I don't know. My only thinking is it... That doesn't make sense. For a moment there, I thought, is it the only team where it's got 2 like words in its name and they're the same length as each other? But then Oxford United. So that doesn't work.
And it's the only city that has 4 letters in both words.
What if it's not a city?
What if it's got something? It's Hull, not a city. It is a city, isn't it?
It's probably a city, but
possibly. I don't have a clue. Our city.
But then again, it's Hull. I wouldn't count it as anything.
No. Is it got something to do with the Tigers rebranding they tried to do a couple of years ago? Are they like officially called Hull Tigers, but by league they have to be called Hull City? Is that what it is? Something like that.
I mean, that's a good one. It's a team name you can't colour in. That's a pretty fun one. It's not the answer from BMG, but it's a fun answer. Because there's no holes in it. That. Well, because hold on. So if I go.
The only team where you can't colour in any of the letters.
So if I go Leeds, right? And then
I get you. Yeah, you can fill in the gaps in the middle. I think as in blocked bold letters. It's like, of course you can colour them in.
No, it's just all holes. Holes. Hull is holes. That'll do. Okay. I don't know what for. but yeah, why not? Sure. It's been a day. Ah, well. So I'm going to ask, because we all did this at the start of last season, and we definitely didn't look incredibly foolish. 3 questions for you, and it might be the same questions as last time, but I don't know. And it's predictions, and I'm not going to hold you to them because no one held us to it last season because we were all like, yeah, this is just fantastic. We've just gone up anyway. It's great.
I was going to, but the video is still floating around if anyone wants to look it up. But most people were very wrong, and I was right about Joe Rothwell. That's all I want to say.
That's fair enough. Wait, I'm trying to look at the ways I was wrong. At that point, I thought Georgie was going to stay.
Yeah,
and I think
Joseph was going to score loads of goals.
Yeah, but
everyone was the same though. I didn't. I picked Pirro for top goal scorer, and I think I picked Charlie Crew for young player of the year. Got that one wrong, and then I picked. I said Joe Rothwell be the breakout player.
To be fair, Crew did really well in Doncaster.
He did.
But
he won 2 trophies last year. Technically, he played enough for Leeds to qualify for a Championship winners medal, and he got a League 2 winners medal as well.
Okay, that's kind of cool. I quite like that. That's good. Getting promoted from 2 different leagues at the same time. Why not?
Yeah.
But who do you have as your young player of the season?
I think because it's not a young team. They're all in their prime years, most of them.
I got halfway through the question, and I remembered that young player of the season has to be under the age of 21.
And Willie Nando is technically right now under 21, but he won't be next month.
Technically, yes.
November, he's 22. Yeah.
Yes.
So he won't qualify by the end of the season because he doesn't qualify as an under 21 player for the Premier League because he has to be registered. That leaves you with the fringe players, really, because Gabby Goodmanson's too old, James Justin's too old, centre backs are all too old, fullback on the right hand sides are too old, all 3 midfielders are too old, plus the 2 backups, they're too old. Wingers, Willie Nanto's the only one.
I'm going to really confidently swing it and take Harry Gray.
It's going to be Harry Gray or Sam Chambers. So I'm going to say Rhys Chadwick.
Rhys Chadwick? Ooh,
why not?
It's an incredibly rogue one.
I watched a lot of 21s and I like him. I like him
fair enough.
Tidy player.
Top scorer.
Lucas Mecha.
I like how you got partway through saying DCL and then you were like, but is he going to stay fit?
Are either of the 2 of them going to stay fit?
Okay, so what we've done so far is we've gone different on each of them. So I think what we're gonna do for the rest is we're gonna have to say different answers from one another, and whoever's closer at the end of the season wins. So you've got Chadwick, I've got Gray. You've got Mecha. I'll take DCL. You might as well. Most assists.
Anton Stack.
You fucker. He was going to be my really rogue shout as like he's not going to go with Stack.
Not based on the statistics he's knocking out at the moment. He's not a rogue shout. He's exactly the person you want to be looking at.
I know. I'll have Goodmanson just to try and keep the FOPO energy running.
Show, yeah. But actually, Bogle could do it as well. Or you could be. Bogle, I think. I don't know. I think if they switch Willie Nanto to the right hand side, we're going to see a different Willie Nanto.
Which player gets the most minutes? Not Lucas Perry. That's cheating.
Well, after news today, that might not be the case for a while anyway. Apparently, he's injured and could be out for a while.
That's
not confirmed. Not confirmed, but apparently so. Most minutes, I'm gonna go with Jayden Bogle.
Oh, who's relatively injury proof?
This leads to him. Physio.
Maybe I'll have Stack. Because I think he's a big enough boy to kind of get through it, you know? And then we will go for 2 more. Player of the season. Who we got?
Stack.
I love Bogle. And where do we finish? Well? Rodon is maybe a shout, yeah. And finally, where do we finish in the league in terms of number in table?
That question had layers, but it really didn't need, did it?
I don't know. What position in the table? There we go.
Do you know what? I'm gonna be optimistic and say 16th.
Oh, I was going to say 15th anyway, so that's completely fine by me. So on the bright side, if we do go down, I can go like, ha! No, wait, hold on. You'd be right. Oh,
Would be
oh,
be the nearest number to being right, wouldn't it? It'd be below
yeah.
you. So yeah. So
I've-
16th to 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. I win anything above that, it's you. But then that's a tougher gig, mate.
So when it's ninth, I get to be really, really smug.
Fingers crossed it is. I hope I'm wrong on
Yeah,
this.
that'd be nice. We'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Someone's asking you to test me on Paul's question.
I did see a Paul's thing, and I was like, we're in a little bit of a roll, but it's fine. Oh, I would have 0 chance on this. The 4 Pauls to have won the Premier League, I could do 1.
I have no idea.
I couldn't tell you.
Literally no idea.
After this, it will be Paul Stack, Paul Perry, Paul Rodon, and Paul Bogle.
Yeah. I don't know. The first Paul that comes to my head is Paul Telford straight away. I was like, that's too long in the lower leagues. Yeah. Paul Scholes. Yeah.
I could literally just get Scholes, and that would be it.
Paul Pogba, did he win a Premier League? Manchester United? Would he be another?
No, I think he was in their bad era.
No, his first time round.
When
Fergie was there, because he was part of that squad. Although Fergie didn't like him. Wonder why.
Let's have a look at Google.
It's not Paul from Leeds Therapy. No. Pogba never did. Okay, he didn't do that.
Oh, no, he didn't. He only won a Europa League and an EFL Cup, that's not too bad. That's all right. Can't be mad at that, can you? But that's the general gist of this stream. It was going to be a fairly short one. I just wanted to sneak in a little shenanigan and then do a little prediction-y thing, and it'd be good. I might do I've not read the context of this, but I'm kind of a little bit curious now. Hold on.
Sheringham and Milner, neither of which are Paul's.
No, Paul Milner,
Teddy
obviously.
And James.
I've never heard of Teddy Milner, but fair enough.
Teddy Sheringham.
Oh dear. Right. I'm going to leave the stream there, but thank you, Joe, for being a good sport with the shenanigans.
Cheers,
it's
mate.
Massively appreciated. I might do some Football Manager flavoured streams in the coming days, maybe even later today. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, dear.
I meant to say something to you.
Oh, no.
So I was watching a stream last week. I think it was last week, and you said you're going to start doing FM Manager streams. Fingers crossed nobody else starts doing them. And then the Square Ball announced they're doing a Football Manager stream.
Did they?
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around at the moment, though. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's only one off, I think. I think they're just doing the team that could have been versus the team that we have. I think that's what they're doing.
Oh, I hate that that's the exact version of the stream that I was going to be doing either tonight or tomorrow.
I think theirs will probably be recorded, though. But yours will probably be live.
That's fair. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a database of the squads as they are now. I'm going to start a stream as close to deadline day as I feasibly can. And I'm going to say, we've got 48 hours to get some players in. Let's see if
Harry
we
Wilson,
can do it.
Spurtjan, and Gus Hamer. There's your 3.
Oh, Spurtjan is coming through the door immediately. I'm specifically loading up the Russian league so I can get Edward Spurtjan in the door.
Nice.
Like that's the thing that I'm going to be doing. It's the only thing I'm going to be doing.
Yeah.
And we're going to build a team around him, and everyone is going to have to deal with it, including the people who come in going like, hey, but he's Russian. He chooses to not be, so it's fine.
Oh, he's Armenian.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for popping along. Joe's channel that I forgot to tag in the title, I will proceed to tag, but you're all subscribed to Joe already. Mr. 70,000 subscribers over here, I think. Is it 70-ish?
Just over it, yeah. I wouldn't mind them coming back and watching some content now. The international break is absolutely crippling me. That and the YouTube algorithm changed both of them at the same time. We're like, Jesus Christ, lads, really? Why now? Why now?
That's a bit of a boom. Well, not a boom. It's a bit of a bust, I suppose.
Well, we do have a new thing. It's not fully live, but if I can plug it, that would be great.
Is it the thing that I have up on my second monitor? So it may be wise to give me a moment so I can get the screen shared.
Sure, yeah.
It's
not perfect and it's not finished, but it's close to being finished.
Okay, so start introing it and then I'll bring it up.
So on top of the YouTube channel and all the bits and pieces, we decided to try and centralize everything in one location. So what we've done is we have launched a website called the leadsview.ie, and you can join there. Now, at the moment, a lot of these are placeholders. However, the if in inverted commas is an article that I wrote for the site for yesterday. So that isn't actually an article. And you will see match preview articles as well as topical pieces each week will be on the site going forward at the top. And then as you scroll down, you'll start to see the rest of the content. So the latest videos are there. The YouTube link is there as well. You can click and watch them straight through there to bring you straight over to the site. And then you go down further. We've got all our affiliate links in there built in. So that's the Leeds official merch and our own merch at the end. But it is linked to our affiliate link. So if you want to support the channel, you just click on one of those and it brings you straight in via our affiliate link. So that works out really well for us. We have got new merch coming as well back for soon. And then below that, if you're into the audio stuff, we have the audio platforms as well. And you can listen directly from the website. So that's all the latest episodes, the Sunday sessions that I do with Alex, which is an audio only podcast. That's available there as well. And then down the bottom, we've got our About Us section and what the channel is all about, or what the YouTube channel is all about. And then there's a subscription there as well. If you want to join the email list, you can as well. We've got nothing planned at the moment for that, but we may start pushing some content out for that. But it's just a way of bringing everything into one location. So, and again, James Wallace, who's done all my design work for me as well on this, has helped out with getting the bits and pieces ready for our web designer who's done this for us as well. So it's just a starting point, but just to try and put everything in one location. So if you're there, come over and join it. You can stick your email down if you want to, or you can just watch content there, whatever way you want to do it. It's all based into one place. So that's new.
Would you like a former copywriter to give you 2 bits of little feedback that I've noticed in this little scroll through?
Mm-hmm.
This one isn't italicized and all the other Leeds views are, which is
my designer
niggling. It's niggling at me, but I thought I'd bring it up.
I just send him stuff and he does it for me.
That's fair. That's fair. And also, I'd suggest like a button to like scroll across, just because a nice little like boop it. It'll roll through the next 4. But
it drags.
I know I'm dragging it, but it's like
it drags.
I like a good indicator, you know.
I do, yeah. But it's anyway. No more changes, unfortunately, after yesterday's changes. So
heck, fair enough.
Except
for all of the quality articles that will be written on a
what we've needed, missed opportunities and talking points are all placeholders. They're literally all just the Everton preview from the first day of the season that Stats is writing for the website. The if is a proper article that I've written yesterday about what this season actually is, top to bottom, and I've described it as that the whole season revolves around one word, if. And that'll be the one. So you can read that if you want to. It is there. Actually, if you click on that, you should be able to see it. I hope. And it should be a nice yellow writing on a blue background, so clear to see.
Oh, yeah. I like it.
My first attempt at writing something as well.
Can I write some bits?
Of course you can.
Yes. Cool. Nice. I like writing things. That's good. Anyway.
Thanks for that.
With such majestic hair, of course, Joe will notice something not being in italics. Why? What does hair have to do with italics? What?
But it's a copywriter's thing, isn't it? That's what that's what you say. Yeah, I used to work for and
it's if you spot something that's a bit iffy, you can't like hold it in. You have to be like, it's making me itchy, and then you gotta scratch the itch, and then there we go.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Anyway, thank you for popping along. It's much appreciated, and thank you to the chat for popping along and throwing various questions in our direction. Sorry I wasn't able to get to more of them. I was a bit busy doing shenanigans. That's my bad. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed.
Do an article of why Jared didn't get booked in the Creator Cup because I didn't foul anybody. So why would I get booked?
That or I had to walk up to the referee and go, "It's a charity match. Let's keep it nice. Let's keep it calm. It's okay."
Probably should have got. Honestly, I probably should have got sent off. I did say some things to the referee throughout the game as well. I probably should have got sent off, but you look.
All right, next time, what's going to happen is I'm going to, if there is a next time, that is, I'm going to talk to the ref and I'm going to be like, "You're refereeing this like it's a cup final. No shenanigans. Instant yellow cards and red cards."
I'll be on the sideline watching in the dugout.
No, you won't. You'll be in the stands after about 15 minutes with
the
way that you've previously talked to referees.
He was okay afterwards. He was cool afterwards.
Yeah, it's all good. Anyway.
Sorry.
It's all right. Yeah, hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you later. Doodle.